Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is glitter ornaments. I tried 3 different ways to do these. I really like all of them, but there's one in particular I do like. So if you want to see what I did, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, I just got a bunch of different shapes of wood. It's just stuff that I had on hand. There's just stuff that was in my stash. And I'm going to give it white paint, probably 2 coats to cover all the wood grain. And I've got a paintbrush and a plate to put the paint on. I have my mess of ornament hangers. I've got some plastic cups. I have a hot glue gun and lots of glue sticks. Glitter. I've got everything from white to gold. I've got silver. I've got a few ideas to do with these, and I really hope they work out. And I have, this is Glossy Accents. I love this stuff. It dries so clear, it looks like water. But I'm not sure which one of these I'm going to use. I've got Deco Arts Triple Thick. I don't use this very often because it is really expensive, but it does have a nice finish when it dries. And of course the old standby Glossy Mod Podge. It dries pretty shiny, pretty clear. It is very inexpensive compared to these two, but I'm going to do some with all 3 and we'll see which one I like the best. Okay, I'm going to get busy painting the wood and then we'll move on from there. Okay, while the paint is drying, I'm going to start playing with glitter, which is of course one of my very favorite things to do. And I'm going to do some white first, I think. I've got this big chunk stuff. It's called Jumbo. And I don't want to do too much. Yeah, I know, see, I'm the glitter lover. But the more I use of this, the more of the glue I'm going to have to use. I think I got this at Walmart years ago. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is silver. And this is just plain old-fashioned glitter. And then I've got some of this jumbo stuff I just got not too long ago. Boy, does this sparkle. And this is fine, just plain fine silver glitter. And the reason that I'm using the fine stuff with this jumbo is because it has a tendency to fill in spaces. This is silver holographic, but this is super fine. And I have had this, oh my gosh, it's got to be 20 years. And this is the Recollections. This is really fine too. And I've got some Recollections tinsel. I really wish I had this in other colors, and maybe next time I go to Michael's or Joann's I'll remember to get some. I should just put it on my list now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, I got all that mixed up, and luckily the holographic is showing the most, which is my favorite, of course. Now I'm going to do some, this is the rose gold. Oh, I forgot I had that. A little bit of that in there. It's nice and fine. And this is just regular gold, but it's kind of on the chunky side. And I do love the holographic that's in this. Okay, and this is extra fine plain gold. There's no holographic in this, it's just extra fine. And another one of these that I've had for, oh my gosh, it's got to be 20 years. It is a holographic, and it's not overly fine. It's a little thinner than regular glitter, but yeah, you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to mix up a couple of white and then add some colors to it. Now I have the white base done. I'm going to start adding other colors. And the first one I'm going to do is, of course, my favorite, and it's a purple. And this is like a multi-shade purple. Not too much. And this is that one that I just found at Walmart not long ago, and it's got so many different shades in it. I don't want it to overpower it. And then I've got this one from Recollections, which is probably my absolute favorite. I use this a lot, especially at Easter time. Okay, now I want to do a blue. This is a pale blue, and I've got this medium blue, and I have a dark blue. This is almost like a cobalt blue. I've never been a pink person, so I really don't have much in the way of pink. But I do have an extra fine baby pink. I mean, that is so pale. And this one isn't quite a neon, but boy, it's close. Okay, I'm going to start with Mod Podge. And I'm going to try and put enough in here to just about equal the glitter. I don't want this too wet. Well, I like that consistency. Okay, and I'm going to repeat the same with there's a gold. I'm going to do the triple thick. Put some in the purple. Okay, and what do I have here? Silver. Okay, and last but not least, the glossy accents. And there's the blue. Okay, now I'm basically going to just butter these. And I'm keeping them separate so that I can see how they dry and see which one I like the best. This is the Gold Mod Podge. And I think I'm going to put this on a paper or a styrofoam plate to dry. I'm going to do the big one in the pink. And I'm going to continue this with each one of them. Okay, I've got them all covered. And now I'm just going to let them sit aside to dry. And I know this is going to take several hours. So I think I'm going to go watch the Santa Claus. Okay, these have been sitting for about 3 hours, and surprisingly, they are almost dry. I mean, they're still cold, but they're dry to the touch. And I think it will be safe to turn these over. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to hot glue one of these ornament hangers onto the back. I really don't know if I have enough of this glitter glue in each of the colors, but I am going to put some to cover the glue in the back. And if I can stretch it out, that would be great. If I can't, it's the back. And I'm not making more. Okay, believe it or not, I actually had enough to cover the majority of these on the back. The only one I didn't have enough of was the purple, so while that was wet with the triple thick, I just sprinkled a little bit of the orchid glitter on it. But like I said, it's the back and I'm not overly worried about it. So I'm going to let these sit for a few hours and finish them off. Okay, this is the Glossy Accents. This is the triple thick. And this is the Mod Podge. And to be honest with you, I like the Mod Podge the best. I think it came out clearer, it is smoother, and a lot less expensive than the other two. Okay, now I want to finish off the edges because it would be entirely too hard to put this glitter glue on the sides. So what I'm going to do is add some bling. And I'm just going to start at the top and start gluing and go all the way around. And I'm going to make sure that I put the glue on the back of the bling, and that way it doesn't come out as much, and I don't have to worry about it burning me the way I usually do. Then I'm going to get this glued all the way around everything and we'll be back. Okay, there they are all finished, and I've got the bling going all the way around all of them. And I really like the way these turned out. The light hits them and they glisten like crazy. And To be honest, I really do like the way the Mod Podge ones came out the best. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.